say so. What else?
Ah, you are awake at last.
You know me. Why am I here?
I came upon you in a brooklet some days past. You lay passed out due to the feathering, so I moved you to the cave to recuperate.
The feathering.
I see. No, you're not. A man-eating fiend attacked Worship's Rise 6 moons ago, after which many bore feathers on their bodies. A malady unlike any other, without hope of a cure. I discovered this silk manuscript on your person. Here, take it. Should you have other concerns, pray, speak then. My Taoist name is Xuan Yangzhe. I have come to treat the feathering outbreak in Worship's Rise. Alas, I have made little progress. Should you have other concerns, pray, speak then. This is the Reverend Temple. Those afflicted have sought refuge here. This temple was used by Buddhists. After the abbot fled, I took on the role of guardian for this sanctuary. Thanks to those officials, we have barely managed to keep this place secure. Should you have other concerns, pray, speak then. What you are experiencing are the early signs of the feathering. The afflicted slowly lose their memories. If left unchecked, the disease will rob them of their humanity entirely. It begins in the limbs, sprouting feathers. Then comes the dislocation of the joints, leading finally to monstrous transformation. Most victims endure unbearable agony. Judging by how you look, you should count yourself lucky. Your memory loss, while troubling, is a far gentler fate. You may not recall, but the silk manuscript mentions that you have a companion. From what I gathered when I rescued you, it seems you were separated during an attack. That Liu Hongliu is merciless. I dread the worst for your companion. Now that you have contracted this disease and have those blue feathers on your arm, others may mistake you for a monster and strike you down on sight. For now, it is safer to remain in the temple and rest. At least with your soldiers present.
Disappointed son. Unworthy of the name of Arhat the Demon's Bane. You're not from round here, are you? The name's Charlene, from Worship's Rise. Don't you dare look down on me just because I'm crippled. My brother and I were once the town's finest heroes. But now my brother's burdened with finding medicine to treat me. A pathetic fool. How humiliating. You're heading to town, aren't you? Could you do me a favor and deliver this to an oracle there? She's hard to miss. She's had this old bracelet for as long as I can remember. She's a bit different. Yeah, you'll know her when you see her. I don't know if she's still in town, but please check for me. I'd go myself, but I can't. Not in this pathetic state. If you find her, don't tell her I'm stuck at the Reverend Temple. Tell her I've gone off to make a name for myself. Tell her I'll come back once I've made something of myself.
You're awake. You seem to have recuperated well. The old Taoist mentioned your encounter with that demon, Wuchang Liu. I am glad to see you on your feet again. But your arm, the feathers are still there. The feathering's a nasty curse. Even the Taoist doesn't have a cure for it. With your skills, maybe you should check out the Shoe Sanctum. There could be something there to hold back the feathering. With your skills, maybe you should check out the shoes if you find anything that could help at the sanctum.
Most people have to be carried out of the Reverend Temple. You, though, you get to walk out on your own. Xuan Yangzi may be harsh with his words, but he tends to my eyes every day. Some of the worship's rise folk came here fleeing, but they didn't stay long. They rushed back out, unaware of how dangerous the world truly is. I am Tao Ting, just a humble merchant seeking refuge. I run a small trading business to make ends meet. Do you happen to have any rare goods for me to take a look at? Smooth to the touch, with a fragrance that's hard to come by. This is no ordinary treasure. Oh, but don't worry, I won't be tempted to take it for myself. This place is no paradise for a merchant. I'm thinking of heading to the Shoe Sanctum. I hear the Ming troops are stationed there, and it's a safer bet than this old temple. I can trade with you, of course. It would be an honor. But for the real treasures, I'm afraid I'll need to ask for a little favor in return. Some thieves from Annalum stole my family's heirloom, an ancient landscape painting. Get it back for me, and I'll make it worth your while. You can find Annalum by taking the side entrance from the stage at Worship's Rise, then crossing a long bridge. Once you've retrieved the painting, meet me at the Shoe Sanctum. I'll have a reward waiting for you.
Everything got taken away.
Young lady, are you infected too? Since the feathering outbreak in Worship's Rise, many have fallen ill. First, feathers start growing on your arms. Then you lose your mind. Before long, you turn into a monster that craves human flesh. Lucky for me, Zhang Yanzi brought me to the Reverend Temple. His medicines kept me going, but who knows how long it'll last. Your symptoms are lighter than mine. Best stay here and recover. It's utter chaos out there, especially in Worship's Rise. I doubt there are many survivors left. Still waiting for the Taoists to check on me. Take care out there, young lady.
I saw the old Taoist carry you in the other day. Looks like you caught the plague too, huh? Feathers growing on your arm now. Just like mine. He's got a heart of gold, that old Taoist. But who knows if he'll ever come up with a miracle cure for the feathering. I've been stuck here for ages, but no one's been healed yet. Heard the priests at the Shu Sanctum might have something. I'd risk my life heading there if the road wasn't crawling with danger. If you're still kicking, you might want to head to the Sanctum. It could be your last hope.
Well, well, look who's back. Feeling lost, are we? We are both wanderers of fate. No need for formalities. Now, about the power in your left arm. If you master it, you'll be unstoppable. You might even rewrite destiny as we know it. Don't believe me, eh? How about I introduce you to someone worthy? Don't call me cruel. You know how it goes. No sweet dreams without crushing a few nightmares first.
By you. The belt pinwheel.
Do you think our baby monk will look like us? I'm so excited to meet him! Now I get to play. Hello, lady. Are you the warrior that the old Taoist rescued and hid in the cave? Did you come to the Reverend Temple for healing too? He's so kind. He makes all sorts of medicines and has saved so many sick people. Don't worry. You'll be feeling better in no time.
Wuchang, over here. Your arm. What's happened to it? It's me, He Yuzai. You wrote to me about searching Worship's Rise for clues about Bar Yu. Have you forgotten? Bar Yu, your sister. We came here to find clues. But your arm. The old boatman spoke true. He warned of feathers growing on the arm. A mark of feathering. They say it leads to memory loss. And worse, that it ultimately turns one into a man-eating monster. Fortunately, You can still speak for now. Take this. I'll counsel my friend, the old boatman. He made Noah cure. I scouted the Shoe Sanctum a few days past. Aside from a deranged towers to the entrance, it seems safe. Rest there and search for clues. See the Light's End Temple? The way to the Shoe Sanctum lies beside it. But the bridge has collapsed. You will need to find a way around. But be careful. If anyone sees those feathers, they'll definitely strike first and ask questions later. If you encounter danger, don't fight. I'll follow your trail and find you. Oh, and take this. This bamboo lantern. I found it nearby. Hard to believe such craftsmanship still lingers here. It's a reminder of how vibrant this town was. The fireflies inside, they seem to glow endlessly. A useful light for your path. I've tested it personally. With this, you'll have both hands free for weapons. Far more practical than a torch. Since we got separated, many of the Imperial Guards have been sneaking around the Tang Emperor's palace. But the refugees say the place has already been ransacked by rebels. Something's not right. I will track down the boatman, and we'll meet at the palace. I'll leave marks, pinwheels, along the path. Follow them, and you'll find me.
Monster!
Feathers on your left arm. That's a sign of feathering. Most would have lost their minds by now, yet you remain in control. Fascinating. The power of feathering runs through that arm of yours. I can sense it. How you manage to contain it, I don't know. But make no mistake, your left arm is the key to unleashing its full strength. Yes, that power's itching to course through you, but I'm afraid you're not ready to command it. Not yet. Here, take this. Let's see if you've got what it takes to wield that power.
I just stepped out for a breather and ran into a fine woman. Name's Wuchang. I'm Dutanga's right hand. I take care of the big jobs. Those temple fools keep sniffing around for my treasure. Soon as I send word to the boss, we're moving out.
Months pass. In a heart.
Beloved one! Forget me not!
True power in feathering isn't about possessing it. It's about understanding it.
Well, I'll be damned. You actually took him out. Color me impressed. Sure, the boss treated me well, but I've lined his pockets plenty over the years. I think we're even. Guess his number was up. But in this dog-eat-dog world, ain't none of us got long left. Mark my words. With the boss gone, the vultures are gonna pick this place clean. This town's gone to the dogs. I'm heading to the shoe sanctum. If you find any good loot, you know where to find me.
Two little shits. Shame and slipped away. At least I was far enough to chop the younger one's head off. Even head, the kid wouldn't let go.
Impressive skills. I didn't even hear you approach. Judging by your attire, I take it you're not from around these parts, are you? I'm Yen Saichang, but just call me Master Nyan. I grew up here, so I know just about everything there is to know in these parts. Got questions? I've got answers. Inside that house over there, there's a kid hiding with a pot on his head. A few days ago, some monks from the temple came searching for him. I could tell right away they were up to no good, so I ran them off. Since when do monks go around stealing things and murdering people? If it wasn't for the villagers' sake, I would have burned that temple down ages ago. Oh, and about the way to Doom Willow Beach behind the temple, somehow it caught fire and burned to the ground. You can't get through now. If you're headed to Doom Willow Beach, you'll have to find another route. Mind if I ask why you came all the way here? Have you heard the rumors about the Shoe Sanctum? They say the priests there have deep knowledge of medicine. Apparently, they've hidden all sorts of strange things upstairs. Not that any of that interests me. All I care about is finding medicine to heal my brother. He was bitten by the man-eating monster in town, and fell severely ill soon after. But who knew there'd be soldiers guarding the place? They tossed me out before I could even explain myself. They stand there like smug watchdogs, blocking anyone from getting close. Ma'am, since I told you about the rumors, could you possibly go up there and grab some elixirs for me? With your skills, it should be a breeze, right? Excellent. We will not forget your kindness. Oh, and take this. If you ever find yourself in trouble, blow the whistle, and I'll come to your aid.
The cycle of life remains unbroken. Seeking knowledge, pursuing ascension. Life is but a fleeting dream. No, please don't eat me. I'm just an old bag of bones. I'll only give you indigestion. Oh, you're just a kid. You gave me quite the scare. Oh, you've fallen severely ill, haven't you? Too bad. You're probably done for. Me? I'm but an old wanderer, traveling the world, telling stories to any who will listen, to make a living. I tell the stories of others, their history, their truth. Who I am and where I hail from is of no importance. Hey kid, got a coin to spare? How about a short story to brighten your spirits before you head to the underworld? Just a tall tale, something jovial, to make your descent more amusing. Now then, a long time ago, at this Worship's Rise, if you want to know what happens next, you'll have to pay up. What? Empty pockets? Just my wretched fortune. Very well, very well. Fate seems to have drawn us together, and you do not appear ill-natured. I shall unveil a path to great wealth. See that plump little thing over there? Don't be fooled by its dull gaze. That thing's hiding treasure. Go on, see for yourself. And if you happen to snag something valuable... Enough prattle. Now that thou hast claimed thy fortune, it is time to depart this cursed realm. Return whence thou came.
Are you here for the High Priest? You'd be wiser just to leave. The High Priest's ill and can't save anyone. Look around you. Everyone came for healing, but now they're all monsters. Thankfully, that officer showed up right on time to defend us. Or we'd all be dead. He even warned us to avoid the Shu Sanctum. But now, he's suffering too. All because he wanted to protect us. The world's falling apart. And only the Imperial Court still remembers us. And that officer's fallen ill. He's not himself. If you're determined to go to the Shu Sanctum, take the long path around. Here, take this medicine. The High Priest said it might help with the feathering. I don't know if it'll work, but it has brought me some comfort. Best to take it one day at a time.
Quit banging on my door! I finally get some peace and quiet and you come stirring things up. You don't seem like no good soul if you ask me. So let me be clear. The bandits have already stripped this village bare. They came out of nowhere and took everything that wasn't nailed down. Heartless bastards. All of them. Even if you don't harbor any ill intentions, don't expect me to open up. Holy hell, quit knocking already!
Silence, disciples. Say no more. The underground palace. I should never have led you all there. Wuchang Liu, the Trinity Bell. You will pay for this. Wuchang Liu, the Trinity Bell. You will pay for this.
Hey! We meet again. Now that's a fine piece of work. It took quite the effort to get this out from the treasure hoard under the Shu Sanctum. Dutanga always kept a sharp eye on it. Since you've shown you're serious, I'll show you something rare, never seen by anyone else. Not to brag, but my stuff. Rare grave goods plucked straight off their bodies. Most folks don't live long enough to enjoy the spoils, but you've got the guts and control to handle it. I'm in a good mood today, so I'll show you some real treasure from the graves. Consider it a gift from your new friend. Hey, if you come across anything good, don't forget yours truly. Come back soon, you hear? What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment. Oh, well, you've managed to snag Dutanga's treasures. Oh, quite the feat, I must say. Oh, but don't let his gruff exterior fool you. He's got a soft spot for romance. Apparently, Dutanga had a thing for the actress Feng Xiaowan. Oh, he was quite fond of her. But she was already married and had twins. But did that stop him? Not in the slightest. He was there daily. When chaos erupted in town, Dutanga kidnapped her. Left those poor kids without parents. Ah, what a cruel twist of fate. In these troubled times, money's not much use. I'll only be accepting red mercury for trade. Though red mercury might be common around here, it's a rarity elsewhere in the land. If you've got more than you need, don't forget to drop by and support my humble business.
Knock, 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 knock. Is that all you can do every single day? You're not from around here, are you? Most of the townsfolk have fled. Don't count on my help. But if you've got something valuable, you might want to see what that profiteer Tao Ching has to offer. It's embarrassing to admit, but I used to be part of a theater troupe. Ever since the rebels took over, they've killed so many. Tao Ching told us to drown ourselves in the river to protect our dignity. But when it came down to it, he chickened out. Said the water was too cold. What a gutless coward. Shameful, really. If you ever meet him, give him a good beating for me, and spit on his face. If you ever meet him, give him a good...
Another beggar. Sadly, I don't have any food either. But no matter how hungry you are, don't eat the corpses outside. They're poisonous. I've been hearing gnawing sounds nearby the past few days. But the town's been pillaged clean of all food. Could they really be eating them? Let's not go there. Just thinking about it gives me chills. If you're desperate for food, better head to Reverend Temple. The old Taoist might take you in. Heed my warning. The corpses outside are poisoned. Don't eat them, no matter what.
Who's there? Stay out! I'm warning you! I thought you were one of those monks who are after me. You don't look like you're from these parts. And that weapon... You must be one of those wandering knights, like in the old tales, right? A mad monk took my mother and little brother. Father went after them, told me to stay put, but it's been so long. Please, great warrior, can you help me find them? Thank you. Here, take this key. Up the stairs in Worship's Rise, there's an old courtyard house. The theatre troupe used to live there. My parents were part of the troupe. Maybe you'll find something that'll lead us to them.
So you're not scared of dying, then? Just like the old hag, always muttering to herself, looking for her son, Aha. Truth be told, he's likely long been eaten by monsters right down to the bones. She's always pretending to read fortunes and heal the sick. What a fraud. She's not fooling me. I think she's making it all up. Get away from my door. I care about my life, even if you don't seem to care about yours.
Any news, warrior? We were ready to flee Worship's Rise when those monks attacked. Mother, brother, don't leave me here all alone. I think I'll go to the Reverend Temple. Mother said the old Taoist there is kind. Maybe he'll take me in.
beseech you, keep my Shaolin safe. My son, is it really you? Oh, Lin, you foolish boy. I gave you this charm to protect you. Why are you returning it to me? It's no good anymore. Here, take this one instead. I beseeched our ancestors for this some time ago. Offer it at their shrine, and it'll ease your spirit and shield you from evil. You joined those Taoists for that exorcism at the law courtyard, didn't you? The gods must have been watching over you to bring you back in one piece. Oh, as for that Lu Hongyu, she's become a man-eating fiend. Do you even understand how much I worry for you? If only Official Bai was still alive, that monster would have been dealt with long ago. But Lu Hongyu has her father to thank for what she's become. Her father, back when he was the coroner, raised her on the flesh and bones of the dead. No wonder she turned into such a creature. I heard from a Taoist priest that she gnaws on some small, strange meat. And no matter how much she eats, it's never finished. They call it the white jade dumpling. A cure for every illness, they say. If only I could have a taste of it, I'd be as healthy as ever, no longer a burden to you, my dear child. Now that you're home, stay here. I'll pray to the gods to protect us.
Dares disturb me? Curious. Your arms are feathered, yet, unlike those monsters, you remain sane enough to engage in conversation. However, today's sanity may be gone by the morrow. The feathered lose all memory of their human pasts. I wonder how much you still recall. Just as I thought. You can hear them, can't you? Those strange whispers, pulling you toward somewhere. This is my inner demon, a torment that's lingered far too long, defeated. Or it will be the end of you. Should your sanity slip through your fingers, I shall send you to the afterlife myself.
Been to the Shu Sanctum yet? Any word? I see. So that's what became of them. What's your next step? If you're leaving, steer clear of the Tang Emperor's palace. It's dangerous out there. Don't want you caught up in the chaos. If you're leaving, steer clear.
Have you been to the Shu Sanctum? The High Priest. Fate can be most cruel indeed. He who should heal others has been stricken by the very affliction he sought to cure. Legend has it that the Shu Sanctum was rebuilt by the descendants of ancient Shu at the dawn of this dynasty, to honor their ancestor, Duryeo. Since its completion, many Shu descendants have settled nearby. Though their customs differ from those of the surrounding folk, they seem to coexist in harmony. Once, there were two priests at the Shu Sanctum, a teacher and an alchemist. For years, their work greatly benefited the locals. The Shu medicine, passed down through the ages, is indeed extraordinary. At first, I sought their counsel on various ailments. Initially, it showed promise against the feathering. But alas, the effects did not endure. Yet tragedy befell them. One vanished, and the other transformed and retreated, never to be seen again. Even the greatest healers can fall victim to fate's cruel designs. Alas, it is the common folk who suffer most. This young man, much like yourself, still has his wits about him. He rests now, and the infection seems contained. Fear not. I shall do all within my power to aid him, limited though my skills may be.
I must return to Reverend Temple to save my brother.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment. Isn't this the priest's cane? I figured this day would come. The priest hails from ancient Shu, and any pilgrim visiting the Shu Sanctum must seek his approval. The bronze cane he wields is a relic passed down from the Emperor of Shu. And he's taken it for his own while he secretly brews his elixirs. As for what those elixirs do, only he knows. Oh, yes, that reminds me. There's a vault beneath the Shu Sanctum. It is said to be full of priceless artifacts. Truth be told, that's why I'm here. I've had my eye on those treasures for a while. Oh, but I'm just a humble merchant. I lack your particular skill set. Why not go and take a look for yourself? I will pay top price for whatever you find. About those rumors, yes, I may have had a little dalliance with an actress from Worship's Rise. Oh, but don't believe everything you hear, friend. Here, take this. It's valuable. I trust you'll keep this between us. From now on, I will make it worth your while for anything you bring my way. If you've got more than you need, don't forget to drop by and support my humble business.
Huh? Ma'am! It's a pleasure to see you again. Thanks to that thing you found, my brother is all better. I must say, the Taoists here are truly generous. They took care of my brother, and even gave me herbs to enhance my strength. I'm considering heading to Cloudspire. I've heard the people there suffer under rebel rule. and I want to help. Until we meet again. Perhaps by then, I'll be a top warrior, and we can sit down for a real drink. Until we meet again.
The blood that the warrior Nian brought is truly remarkable. It has succeeded in alleviating the pain of the feathering. Alas, he forced it all into this young man's mouth before I could examine it properly. If only I could have studied it for a few more days. Oh, well. If only I could have studied it.
The two of us really need to go down there. They say no one ever comes back. And those noises. You hear those? Blitz. Remember those two beasts from the shoe sanctum? One's knocked up above, the other below. I heard the one downstairs is already dead.
beseech you, deliver me from this fate.
Wuchang, you made it. How's the arm? No signs of worsening. Good. Here, take this medicine from the boatman. It supposedly suppresses the feathering. I tried it myself. It's safe. I traded it for a small knife I carried. Fair exchange. Nothing worth keeping anyway. Easily replaced at sea. Locals call this Doom Willow Beach. They say that the corpses of those who fall to feathering are left here. Piles of corpses rotting on these shores. The trees themselves have mutated because of it. I had planned to cross here to reach the Tang Emperor's palace. If only I hadn't lost my pack. It contained quite a few useful things. Wow! Such a great find! Telescope, compass, everything seems intact. This will make things easier. And here, These are notes I made at sea. They're about you and by you. Perhaps they'll help stir your memory. The road ahead is perilous. Take these clothes. They're spoils from the Waco pirates, but I've reworked them for better protection. I'll scout ahead, and leave pinwheel markers if I uncover any clues.
Liu, the Trinity Bell. You will pay for this. How? How did you come by this? Don't tell me you've been inside the underground palace? No. It wasn't me. I swear it. I swear it. I swear it. I'm innocent. I am.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment. This bronze statue. Could it be a sacred artifact of ancient Shu? Since you found this in the underground vault, I must tell you something. The Shu Sanctum has more than one priest, you know. Word has it that there are two, Lu Bingzhang and Lu Bingcheng. Twin brothers, believe it or not. The elder brother, Lu Bingcheng, oversees the vault, likely where they brew their secret elixirs. Oh, rumors say he kept a monster hidden below. A group of Taoists even tried to exorcise the thing. Only one Taoist returned. A woman. The others? Well, if you're curious about what happened, seek her out. You've been to Doom Willow Beach, haven't you? Quite the inferno, isn't it? Oh, it wasn't always like that. That giant tree? It used to be a peaceful place for prayers and blessings. You might still see red ribbons tied to it from the old days. But since the feathering, there was no place for the bodies. They burned them on the beach. The place became a graveyard. And the tree? Corrupted by death, it now hungers for the living. They say an altar there is the source of the unholy soulward's awakening. Oh, you're lucky to have made it back. I'd steer clear if I were you. Do not return there. If you've got more than you need, don't forget to drop by and support my humble business.
There lurks a demonic treant at Doomwillow Beach. It seems even plants and trees are not spared from the feathering. The road to a cure is long and fraught with trials. The Tang Emperor's palace. It was once a sanctuary of immortality and enlightenment. Now it lies in ruin. But according to the townsfolk, this is where the first cases of the feathering emerge. Most curious. The rebels left long ago, yet the soldiers still guard this place. Surely, there's more than meets the eye. Perhaps it is connected to the feathering. They protected my practice. A direct confrontation would be ill-advised. Would you be kind enough to investigate on my behalf? The people and I would be most grateful. They protected my practice. A direct confrontation would be ill-advised. Would you be kind enough to investigate on my behalf? The people and I would be most grateful.
You made it. Got some new stuff for you. Oh, this is straight from the Tang Emperor's palace vault. The Tang Emperor spent all his days chasing immortality. Look where that got him. In the dirt, like the rest of us. The palace was abandoned. I combed it for treasure, but found nothing. Yet you managed to get what I couldn't. But I've got plenty of my own treasures. Take a look. Come back soon, you hear?
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment. Ah, I recognize this piece. Liu Yousan crafted it for his daughter. Oh, the craftsmanship is impeccable, as you'd expect from a coroner. Ah, but poor pitiful Liu Yousan. Such a shame. The townsfolk shunned him for his lowly profession. When he finally married and had a daughter, the baby died soon after birth. The loss broke him, but he somehow found a way to resurrect her. Yet, what returned wasn't his daughter. It was unnatural, a monstrosity. Fate must be accepted, friend. To defy nature, it never ends well. If you've got more than you need, don't forget to drop by and support my humble business.
My son. Where did you go to? That's my boy. Let's see who dares speak ill of us now. Tell me, did you find the white jade dumpling Lu Hongliu's been chewing on? Good. Come now, hand it over. Share it with your beloved mother. Wait. I remember now. You're not my son. My son is the hero of this town. He promised, once he defeated Lu Hongliu, he'd go to Cloudspire and make a name for himself. Said he'd become a great general. Give me a life of comfort. My son, wait for me. Your mother will be with you soon.
Keep your thoughts to yourself. Don't let them.
So it's lurking down there now, is it? Love's a strange beast, huh? Who can really understand a person's heart? Looks like you've hit rock bottom, friend. Love's a strange beast, huh?
That is sacred, not for your hands. Cloudfrost's edge. Descendant of the Eye lineage.
Wuchang! Wuchang!
Ah, you are finally awake. It was Hayu Zai who brought you back here. You have been unconscious for days, and he has kept a vigil by your side. Your expedition to the palace. Fruitless, it would seem. I am truly sorry for putting you in harm's way. Guilt has racked me. Please, accept this as a token of my apology. Now, I won't pry into your dealings in Shu. But please, I urge you not to allow your condition to worsen. Years ago, I was tasked with crafting elixirs to bolster the vitality of the Master of Snowfall Palace. Snowfall Palace is rich in red mercury ore, which they sought to use for the sake of longevity. Whether it can cure feathering remains to be seen. I must tend to the patients here now. Should you uncover anything, please do share it with me. Snowfall Palace is rich in red mercury ore, which they sought to use for the sake of longevity. Whether it can cure feathering remains to be seen. I must tend to the patients here now. Should you uncover anything, please do share it with me.
Protect us from danger.
You've finally woken. Fortunate timing. I arrived just in time. It could have been far worse. While you were unconscious, you kept muttering Bayu's name. Are the memories starting to return? Take it slow, okay? Once the feathering is fully suppressed, your memory will come back. But tell me, how did you end up fighting that Imperial Guard? So, that which we sought was hidden beneath the palace after all. But that woman took it. We have to reclaim it. It could be the key to saving Bayu. I spoke with a Taoist. He saw her leading the Imperial Guards through the side gate of Reverend Temple. Behind that gate lies a cave with a passage that leads all the way to Cloudspire. It might be dangerous, but no doubt, that's where they're headed. You've just recovered. Don't strain yourself. Stay here while I go confront them in Cloudspire. One more thing. Be cautious around that Taoist. For days, he's been muttering strange things about you. It's unsettling, to say the least. One more thing. Be cautious. For days, he's been muttering...
You've been unconscious for days. I told you to stay away from the palace. The old Taoist's been tending to you. That's why you're healing so fast. You've got the look of a warrior. Are you here to battle the forces of evil? When Zhang Xinjiang ravaged Shu, he left nothing but death. Blood flowed like rivers. He's dead now. But Liu Wenshu took his body to Zhenwu Temple. No telling what they're planning. If you're heading that way, mind doing some digging for me? I'll be waiting here at the temple to learn what you uncover.
Well, I'm here. The problem is how to get in.
Oh! You've managed to open the door?
You've got some skill. Beyond this cave lies Cloudspire. I've been there before. The cold is biting. Here, take this. If you get too cold, a sip will warm you up. The road ahead is long, my friend. May we meet again soon.
You've got guts walking around out there? Who knows when those Cloudspire thieves will be back? Turn back while you still can. If you keep going, you'll end up in their clutches. You've got guts walking around out there? Who knows when those Cloudspire thieves turn back while you still can?
Sir, please. I've got no food left to give. Oh, not who I expected. Some marauding soldiers came through recently, stole my last scrap of food, and headed for Cloudspire. The Emperor's dead, and they think the Madam will dance to their tunes. They'll get what's coming soon enough.
Now get lost! Amitabha, Amitabha.
You're going to cross the bridge? I don't know if you're searching for someone or passing through, but you should leave here now. I'm from Hill's Watch. Bandits attack, taking any woman they could find. They favor the young and fair, but they won't hesitate to take married women either, if it means leaving with something. I only managed to escape because my husband fought them off. Hill's Watch is just across the bridge. If that's where you're going, please look for my family.
So very hungry. I'm got any food to spare? Much better. What brings you here to Cloudspire? Throwing your lot in with the army for the free food, right? Smart move. Cloudspire sure is loaded. A widow runs things now. They say her other half kicked the bucket soon after she arrived, and so it was all left to her. How the young folks flock here for a shot at a good post and decent pay. Get a good position here, and you're set for life. My boy's a hotshot general over there, you know. Why don't I put in a good word for you and get you a spot, eh? The headquarters are nearby. I'm gonna go see how my darling's doing.
More of your kind, I see. Another warrior full of talk of justice and chivalry passed through some days ago. Knocked out cold and stripped clean of every belonging before long. In the world we find ourselves in, these are no days for valor. Better to live as a craven than to perish a fool in some forgotten alleyway.
Oh, seeing you here in Hillswatch gladdens me greatly. I just crossed swords with Ai Nungti, the rebel leader. His cheap tricks made me tickle all over. I rested here for a bit after the fight. But when I woke up, my possessions were all gone. What's lost is lost. But it won't stop me from roaming these lands. What's lost is lost. But it won't stop me from roaming these lands.
Perhaps it's the drink, but there are things I must tell you. If you want to do good, you'd be wise to steer clear of Cloudspire altogether. The armies there have been clashing for months, and neither side's gaining ground. You must be looking for Ai Nungti as well. Take my advice. He's not someone you want to trifle with lightly, lest you intend on throwing your life away. These are dark times indeed. I advise you to throw those chivalrous dreams to the wind. Come. Let's pour another glass.
Well, well, another warrior in our midst. Have you heard of the rebels looting and causing chaos? Did you come to mete out some justice of your own? Not all rebels are wicked at heart. Some mean well, but just aren't cut out for upholding justice. Keep that in mind.
Those damned idiots said the general's resting in the tent, but he isn't letting anyone in. Cloud Spire's gone to the dogs. There's fighting everywhere. I wonder how my boy's doing. Hey, could you head to the army camp proper and relay a message to my boy? Just tell him his dear old mother is waiting for him. Good. I knew I could trust my gut. Take this. I lifted it from some soldier's body. The cover's sealed tight, and I can't pry it open. I've no use for it, so just think of it as payment. That's my end of the deal sorted. Now just don't forget about yours.
Flee, child. The tower ahead. It has become a thing of dread. The dead rise, brought back by that cursed tower. Not as men, but as feathered beasts. Those useless soldiers, all they do is hide. They don't even light the beacon. What are they even guarding? Hurry now. Slip away before they notice.
To an altruistic leader, the people's happiness must be paramount. Well said. A general who disregards human life can never truly rise to greatness. No. Who are you? Why are you saying this? Monster! My mind is my own! Forgive an old man for losing his composure. I mean you no harm. I never expected you to make it this far. There are 2 beacon towers here. Light them, and let the smoke carry your message far and wide. This is the only way to reach Cloudspire. The ongoing conflict between those within and outside the city has only deepened the people's suffering. I hope you can bring an end to this. I've come across some items from the monsters recently. They're yours now. But misuse them, and I'll just as swiftly reclaim them.
All this work has made me famished. Perhaps I'll visit Mort Grotto. They say there's frozen meat buried deep within. That place is haunted. Even our bravest dare not set foot there. Do you harbor a death wish? A cry from a forfeit.
went to the village, didn't you? My husband.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment. Oh, the prayer beads that were enshrined in the Lightson Temple. I've seen them before. Crafted from 7 precious treasures. Absolutely priceless. The beads disappeared when the rebels stormed through. Seems they've been holding on to them all this time. Unfortunately, they targeted Cloudspire after fleeing town. That lady up there? She is no one to be trifled with. If you've got more than you need, don't forget to drop by and support my humble business.
Hey, what did my son say? I Nengchi. Who the hell's that? Xiao Lin's my son. Xiao Lin! My dear son. Where on earth are you? Mother misses you so. I remember now. My boy never came to Cloudspire. Did he? My boy, I'm so sorry. I'll go find you. Don't you worry. I'll find you right away.
Grant me the honor of continuing my service to you. Your Majesty, please take shelter here for now. Allow me a moment to resume my duties. Once this blade served the Emperor, now it does for the blood of invaders. Such skill. Why waste it on rebellion?
Wuchang, what are you doing here of all places? How's your condition? I passed many people who've fallen to the feathering. Most lost to madness. But your mind, it remains sharp. The boatman's medicine must be working. Ah, I nearly forgot. My memory's been slipping as of late. The Imperial Guards from the Tang Emperor's palace have definitely made their way to Cloudspire. I hear they're led by Hong Lan, commander of the Imperial Guard. I tried following them into the inner city, but the drawbridge was raised. I had to slip away and find another route. As fate would have it, I was captured by rebels. Held for days, I nearly ended up as their next meal. Fortunately, chaos erupted within their ranks, and I managed to escape during the confusion. I've kept busy gathering information these few days past. Apparently, the rebels wish to steal a certain something, thus their plots to break into the city. There's talk of the Madam of Snowfall Palace having ties with Ai Nung Chi. And the commander, it's said she also went to Snowfall, and hasn't been heard from since. Could she have been captured? Is there secretly discord between the Ming forces and Snowfall Palace? Almost slipped my mind. Take this. The old boatman gave it to me before I came to Cloudspire. I tried to offer payment, but he refused, claiming I'd already given enough. He mumbled something about 4 peculiar objects that consume their bearers. Whether it was truth or simply the madness speaking, I cannot say. But we should head to Snowfall Palace first, before making any further plans. Lowering the drawbridge must have attracted unwanted attention. Tread carefully. Lowering the drawbridge must have attracted...
Our great Ming!
I know you. Yes, you're our savior. The one who dealt with those ruffians. The madam's beside herself with joy, I must say. The name's Lee, a humble treasurer. What can I do you for?
Come on out.
You're not from around here, are you, miss? Ever visited Hillswatch? I'm Fang Yao. My father's the local apothecary. Father was wounded by the Snowfall folks while protecting me. I just want to know how he's doing. If you hear any news about him, could you let me know?
And then overthrow that hag in the palace.
Can somebody help us? An outsider? Boss says I shouldn't talk to no outsiders. Just leave, will ya? An outsider?
So you slayed those bastards, that right? Can't say you look all that strong. Heard of the Great Yonder Gang, perchance? We rule things around here in Snowfall, and I'm the leader. Don't fear, you're in luck. I'm inviting you to join us. We'll overthrow that hag together. What do you say? Wise choice. You're one of us now. That one over there's Matchstick. And then there's Glut. He's not back yet, though. We'll do great things together. Hear anything of note while at Snowfall Palace?
Boss says the bridge has been lowered. Was that your doing? Well, colour me impressed. I can finally go look for Granny. Granny's getting old, so Dar sent her to that dark and smelly Mort Grotto, as per our traditions. It's atop the cliff at the mining tunnel. All the old folk are there. Dar says they have plenty of meat, so I needn't worry. That's rubbish if you ask me. I'm sure Granny's starving. I've got to head back to the village for food and get it to her. Granny must be waiting for me at Mort Grotto, right?
Now where did I put it? It must be within Cloudspire. Time's of the essence. Better get looking. Ah, the lady who lowered the bridge, I presume. You should know that your deeds left the madam exceptionally pleased. My name is Shen, the butler of Snowfall Palace. I deal with all matters large and small on the madam's behalf. The madam appreciates your help, but we're making preparations for a rather grand event. Hence, I must insist you keep out. By all means, proceed if you must. However, I shall turn a blind eye only if you help me find a certain something. Much appreciated. The certain something is a set of 2 pieces, a phoenix coronet and a vermilion wedding dress for the bride-to-be. Nary a soul in Snowfall Palace is wealthy enough to sport such fine attire. You'll recognize it at a glance. The certain something is a set of 2 pieces, a phoenix coronet and a vermilion wedding dress for the bride-to-be. Nary a soul in Snowfall Palace is wealthy enough to sport something.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment. Where on earth did you come across this? In all my years of travel, I've never encountered anything like it. Wuchang was appointed by the Emperor to oversee Cloudspire a few years ago. It was obvious he was there to keep Snowfall Palace in check. With the Ming dynasty crumbling, he could have easily carved out his own kingdom. Instead, his loyalty binds him to chase the impossible. Resurrection. The fate of the dynasty. It's long since past. If you've got more than you need, don't forget to drop by and support my humble business.
Bride for my little boy. I should have picked. Even the Imperial Guards fell before my poison. Your doom is nigh.
I went to Snowfall Palace once, at Madame Huang's request. What little I knew from Zhenwu Temple helped me to concoct some tonics. But Madame Huang demanded even more red mercury be added to the mix. Fearing for the death it may cause, I had no choice but to flee. After leaving, I heard Madame Huang began gathering talents from far and wide. Many came for just a few taels of silver. What could such a motley crew hope to accomplish?
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment. Your skills are impressive. I never imagined that old hag would get what was coming to her. Madame Huang ruled Shu with an iron fist in Snowfall Palace's prime. I suffered under her hand too, and never had dealings with her again. Legends say, once filled with spirits, this shell cup never runs dry. It was one of Madame Huang's most prized possessions. But now it is mine. Well, such is the way of fate. If you've got more than you need, don't forget to drop by and support my humble business.
Fine timing indeed. There's something peculiar about this shaft. Now, the madam has a son, Huang Chen. The decorations you see were meant for his wedding. Alas, it said the bride-to-be was tormented to death, poor soul. Though earlier, I thought I heard a woman singing. Have you found any clues? No wonder. There once was an ordinary workshop here, but that was before it got turned into a place for refining red mercury. I see. There's more to this than meets the eye. The writings cover how to mine red mercury and use it to create terrifying creatures. No wonder Cloudspire grew wealthy so quickly. I don't understand. How could the dead ever rise again? And as monstrous beings, no less. No, something must be missing. The notes don't explain everything. Did you take this from the madam? Although the notes are incomplete, I see that they mention Ferry Overlook, and also your and Bayou's old home. So, the bride did die, but was then brought back to life? Perhaps that chisel from your home can bring others back too. 4 strange objects, devouring their bearers. It wasn't just madness speaking. So, there are 4 of these objects? Or maybe it takes all 4 to complete the relic. We should return to the Bai Mansion. We might find clues to the whereabouts of the missing ones. We should return to the Bai Mansion. We might find clues to the whereabouts of the missing ones.
What is it? You've upheld the Bai family honor. I'll stay here for now, since Snowfall Palace has fallen. Our debt is settled. The next time we meet, don't expect any mercy.
Young'uns like you run before they think. Trust me, you should turn back. Venture any further, and your life will be at stake. Ahead lies the lower reaches of Snowfall Palace, where an unimaginable power lies dormant. Try to grasp it, and you'll bring down the wrath of the very heavens. Placate your avarice, and you may live to see another day. But if you must seek power, then crush their will, and it shall be yours. Give in to greed, and your doom is sealed. Young one, heed an old man's wise warning. The road ahead is perilous. Turn back.
Sisters are. Sisters will stay. Sisters from birth. Sisters till grave. Smithies they are. Scissors they'll make. A tool for us to help us escape. You're my sister. Is it you?
Ah, lost your way, have you, young'un? Inside Zhenwu Temple, mysteries await. Your fate shall be revealed, whether you stay or go. The cave is at Hill's Watch Gate. What are you waiting for? Get moving!
Wuchang. Is that truly you? It's nothing serious. My memory just isn't what it used to be. And I'm feeling weak, drained of strength. A missionary at the refugee camp spoke of a resurrection ritual at Zhenwu Temple. Strange, wouldn't you say? The bride turned monster in the shaft was revived with some kind of object. If that's true, then another must be hidden at the temple. Head to Zhenwu Temple and search for the items. I'll check your old home. Let's meet there if you discover anything. Head to Zhenwu Temple and search for the items.
The downfall of mortals is the primordial deity's punishment. The fact that you're still standing means you're chosen. Either way, I was sent here by the primordial deity himself. Yet, the people remain blind to his will. Their ignorance has led to nothing but war and suffering. Tell me, if sacrificing the worthless could save the world, would you do it? Good. Then follow my words, and I'll use that resolve to help lift your curse.
The wheel of fate turns beyond our eyes. In this timeless illusion, where does our true path lie?
At last! You've come before me.
Mortal scum!
My madness. My inner demons. Was it them again? Who's there? Show yourself. But the five thunders of heaven protect the righteous path. Begone, demons and heretics. My token. Where did you get this? Wait, don't tell me. You've been to that godforsaken place. I swear, I haven't breathed a word about the underground palace to anyone. My brethren were slaughtered by that giant monster. So please.
Ah, my friend. It's been a long time since we last met. Ah, the feathering and worship's rise. It's spreading like wildfire. I had to flee before I ended up like the afflicted. Luckily, I managed to escape with a few villagers I knew. This camp, it's humble, but at least we're safe. For now, it's a place to call home. Business is rough these days. If you happen to come upon anything of value, don't hesitate to come to me.
Well, if it ain't the little lady herself. Let me guess, you heard about the rebel camp nearby and thought you'd score some loot, right? If you do find something valuable, don't forget your old pal, yeah? You've been to the shaft, and still you live to tell the tale? Nothing short of a miracle, I'd say. Someone once let slip that it was full of treasure. Ha! Well, I figured I'd see about that. Yet its mirror traps nearly had my head. Oh, this is from the Avian Marsh. They say the marsh is a graveyard. Starving folk go there looking for food and end up at the bottom of the marsh. I went in to look for treasures myself, but before I could take a step, monsters dropped from trees to gnaw on bones. Scared the life out of me. I ran all the way back. Come back soon, you hear?
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment. Oh, this shoe silk. Rare to find in Worship's Rise. Oh, now I remember. This fan belongs to Fangling, Master Fang's daughter, doesn't it? Master Fang used to be a merchant at Cloudspire. We did some business together. We were well acquainted. I heard his daughter was taken as a bride by the Madam of Snowfall Palace, and she was never seen again. Oh, the Madam of Snowfall Palace is dangerous. I fear poor Fangling's fate was sealed the moment she stepped into those walls. A thin drum skin, soft to the touch. Now that's a rare find, mayhap from an ancient Shu village. They say that their dead are placed in hanging coffins, where apparently they grow wings and take flight when the time is right. Rumor has it they fly toward nearby forests. Over time, stories of the Great Feathered One began to surface. Whether it's legend or truth, I'm certain that where the Great Feathered One is, treasure abounds. It's only right I come clean, faced with a mighty warrior such as yourself. I have fine goods aplenty. Why not take a gander? If you've got more than you need, don't forget to drop by and support my humble business.
About Commander Hong, I owe you for cleaning up that situation. Word of what you did in Cloudspire must have reached those rebel dogs by now. I just received the news that Liu Wenshu and his men butchered the Taoist priests and seized the temple. They're plotting something. I know it. I'm no fighter, not like you. Even if I wanted to stop them, I couldn't. But you've got a noble heart. I doubt you'll stand by while Zhenwu Temple turns into a slaughterhouse. If you're up for it, check out Zhenwu Temple. But be careful. Liu Wenshu is as cunning as he is cruel. If you're up for it, check out Zhenwu Temple. But be careful. Liu Wenshu is as cunning as he is cruel.
Resurrection. At the hands of a mere tailor. Unbelievable. That Huang Chen wretch deserved his fate. It was he who plotted most of Snowfall's horrors. Ah, those poor souls he ensnared. May your wayward souls find peace. May all spirits born of the Four Realms receive grace. Though I've learned many of the uses of Red Mercury, the cure for feathering remains elusive. I once heard my brothers at Shenwu Temple speak of a secret library, one filled with the wisdom of generations of our celestial masters. But the rebels have now desecrated Shenwu Temple, and here I am left powerless to avenge our fallen. Should you venture to Shenwu Temple, retrieve for me some scriptures. They may aid us in curing this affliction.
Devil! Satan himself! Almighty God, forgive me. Cleanse me of sin. Amen. Amen!
Aren't you a vengeful little thing? Off to cross the river, are we? No use trying to stop you, is there? But don't come back crying when you start regretting. There's a nasty demon in that old mansion on the other side of the river. Even devoured the official named Bai. It's tied to you somehow. Though you still have time to turn back. Oh, still determined, are we? Looks like fate's wheel keeps turning, whether we like it or not. Oh, take the boat, if you're set on it. Just bring it back in one piece. If you make it back at all.
Rivers of old embrace our native shore, where memories of horror linger evermore. Echoes of the remnants still haunt this plain. The silent tears of blood fall like rain.
Ah, Wuchang. Right on time. I've uncovered new clues. Do you recall that chisel from your former dwelling, before your memory faded? That chisel, I believe it's a treasure from Zhenwu Temple. But how did such an item end up in your home? We must delve deeper to uncover the truth. Take this. An old boatman at the docks gave it to me. He said it could help suppress the feathering. He seemed to know me well, like we were old friends. But I don't recall ever meeting him. I've tried it. It seems harmless, but be cautious. If anything feels amiss, do not use it. I shall continue my search here. Look around. It may help jog your memory. If you find yourself in danger, call out to me.
Brother. Bye.
So, did you uncover anything? By crew? That abominable monster? Your brother? Another victim of this twisted resurrection. The resurrection failed. And that's why he became a monster. The object must have been incomplete. To save Bai without turning her into a monster, we'll need all 4 pieces. As for the rest, I have some leads. Trust the investigation to me. Wuchang, the stakes are much higher this time. Proceed with caution, and be wary of whom you trust. Stay safe. Will you?
When I resided at the temple, I heard tales that official Bai longed for a son to continue his lineage. When one was finally born, fate cruelly tore him away. Once, a priceless relic vanished from the temple. There were whispers that official Bai had a hand in his disappearance. No wonder the temple dispatched so many disciples each year since then, ostensibly to exorcise demons. It was actually all in search of that lost artifact. If that really is the case, I wonder what it is then that makes this lost relic so extraordinary.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment. Oh, good heavens. This... Has anyone else laid eyes on this? In better times, I wouldn't dare touch it. But now... Well... Desperate times call for desperate treasures. The rebels looted countless treasures from the Shu Manor, sinking what they couldn't carry to the river's depths. Oh, I mourned at the loss of those treasures. To think you'd bring one to me. Oh, fate works in mysterious ways. This ivory seal is exquisite. You know, there's a tradition in Worship's Rise. When a child is born, the parents commission a token to ward off evil and misfortune. I remember this one. It was made by Governor General Bai for his son. They say the child was born frail. Poor Governor Bai sought every cure under the sun, to no avail. Later, I heard from the old Taoist that the child passed away. This ivory seal became a symbol of misfortune. Oh, but I don't mind, especially when there's profit to be made. If you've got more than you need, don't forget to drop by and support my humble business.
Hola. What else can I do for you? God has the power to bring the dead back to life. Why can't Bulio understand that? Oh, almighty and merciful Lord on high, extend your grace to those who have wandered from your path. Imbue them with your divine power and guide their steps, that they may find their way back into your eternal embrace. May the light be forever with him. Amen. May the glory of God guide you, and may your sins be washed away.
Well, well, we meet again, eh? My warnings go in one ear and out the other, don't they? The unending cycle of cause and effect has you wrapped tight. This land is no longer as it seems. A power beyond your comprehension awaits. Go any further, and you may never return.
You finally arrived. That merchant Tao said Worship's Rise is in utter chaos now. Strange red vines are sprouting everywhere, and monsters are attacking anyone in sight. Aside from the hidden Analum, only the Reverend Temple remains untouched by the monsters. Let me check the town first while you stay here in Analum. We can plan our next move once I return with information. I'm worried about your arm. If it gets worse, it could complicate matters. But I can't stop you, can I? Here, take this. I can't remember who gave it to me, but I believe it might help with your feathering. Use it if you start to feel unwell. I'll head out first. If I find anything, let's meet at the Reverend Temple.
Oh, when did you slip in, miss? I didn't notice you among the refugees. I had hoped to return to Analum to gather some silver before fleeing, but fate had other plans. Now I'm stuck here. Ah, the tragedy that's befallen Worship's Rise. Those damned grave robbers must have stirred up some vengeful spirit, bringing this divine punishment down on us. Have you seen the state of the yard? My family's lived here for generations. Oh, the town's gone to hell. Murder and fire at every turn. Best to stay put here in Analum for now, miss. It's safer.
Well, would you look at that? Fancy seeing you again, young un. Your being here, it's almost like fate is leading you along. I won't stand in your way any longer. In fact, I've got a favor to ask. Tell me, do you know what you're standing on? That Metatrinus plant ought to only grow deep underground. Yet, the Bowmakus has made it bloom here. Aye. The ancient Bow people hail from this land, and the Magus brought them to Worship's Rise. She was seduced by power, and her actions have cursed the world. She's hiding in the underground palace beneath the Shoe Sanctum. Confront her for me, and should she still cling to her misguided path, kill her, and save the Bow people from their doom. Ah, you're a good one. Now I can rest easy, knowing it's in your hands.
Halt! Don't go any further. The town is overrun with demons. I have been sent by the Lord's divine will to proclaim his sacred word. Serving the Lord and saving the world is my sacred calling. Lord above, guide me. Amen.
Power of feathering is a divine gift. A wretch like you is unworthy. Under his blessing, our plan nears its end. Stand in my way, and I will crush you. Fate is a snare without an end. Even with the relic, you cannot break free.
Well, you've surpassed my expectations. Even took down a big shot, like the commander herself. Oh, that poor, pitiful girl. Fallen so far. Yet her heart clings hopelessly to her infatuation. But her fate was sealed long ago. After all, there would never be a happy ending for her and her beloved. Love parts, hate unites, birth and death, desires left to wither. Such is the bitter curse of mortal life. Enough chatter, off you go. Your journey's far from over. As for me, I've got a commander's body to claim, and another grave to dig.
Offer this blood, that the primordial deity may feast upon it! Come a little closer. Those who defy the heavens, unforgivable. Let the heretics suffer judgment. By divine decree, they fall.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment. My word, what a discovery! Crystal ice that never melts. What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment. My word, what a discovery! Crystal ice that never melts. A rarity even in the capital. If you'd presented this to the Emperor a few years ago, you could have bought yourself a position at court. You got this from an Imperial Guard? If that's true, then the girl at the Reverend Temple must be someone important. I mean, to have the Imperial Guards at her side. I should have tried to make her acquaintance. Remember, this stays between us. If word gets out, well, heads would roll. These patterns, unmistakable. This is an ancient artifact of the Bow people. I've seen these symbols before at the Shu Sanctum. It's their tribal mark. However, to use these marks so, this is no ordinary tribesman. It seems the strange happenings in Worship's Rise must be connected to this leader. Oh, your talents are truly remarkable. The fate of Worship's Rise may very well rest in your hands.
And protect her from danger. Ah, it's you. Word of your deeds at Snowfall Palace and Zhenwu Temple has reached my ears. Bai Tingzhao, the former Governor General, he was your father, wasn't he? Your father once suppressed a rebellion for the Emperor and accomplished much in his time. The true dragon is about to be reborn. Will you rise and take your father's mantle and serve the great Ming Dynasty? How did this happen?
This symbol. Wuchang, I thought you were in Annalum. What are you doing here? Is that so? Well, even in the fiercest storms, I'd never forget where we disembarked. Quick, look at this symbol. Do you recognize it? I've seen this in ancient texts at the Reverend Temple. It's a mark of the Bow People. Could it be that those monsters are, in fact, the Bow People? This is strange. The Bow are merely a folk legend. Why would they suddenly appear now? Could they have been resurrected by some power, too? There's no choice but to investigate further. The Emperor's coffin lies within the burning cave ahead. It seems the Imperial Guards are after the same goal. They must have the object we haven't found yet. The Bow People's resurrection. It's all connected. Time is of the essence. Don't worry about me. Hurry to the burning cave. If you can retrieve the object before they do, we may have a chance to save Bai Yu. Time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. Don't worry about me. Hurry to the burning cave.
How did it come to this? I spent years studying the feathering, and only recently learned of a divine object resembling a stone chisel that could suppress it. The monsters haunting Worship's Rise sought this very item. Commander Hong managed to seize a fragment of this sacred object from those fiends. After several days of research, we finally made some headway on the feathering. I thought we were on the verge of a breakthrough, but the divine object was devoured by that creature. If only the divine object was still here. In time, it could save all living souls. So it is! So it is! A way to save the suffering! There's hope. Hope for all! There's hope.
We're close now. Just within our grasp. I should have known. You've been meddling with fate all along. Bringing Bai Yu back. We're almost there. This is what you've been after all along, isn't it? Bringing Bai Yu. This is what you've been after all along.
It withstood strong for 277 prosperous years. And ours, the Ming dynasty, has woefully fallen. But while an empire can perish, you can never erase its honor! You forged realm, who held fast, I shall restore Ming. Such power there, those fools will stand no longer. No fear. I will reclaim the Ming! For 70 years, only to leave my nation to ruin, to the end of my dynasty! No fear. Reclaim the Ming! Invaders, no fear. I will reclaim the Ming! The Enclosed War. Yet rebels, dead to raid the capital! Suffer excruciating pain! Where are my minions?
So, the true dragon's blood beckons. There was such a place beneath the burning cave. Years of searching, only to find it beneath my very feet. This is the essence of immortality. The legends were true. This is the Hall of Ascension. Thanks to that chisel of yours, I'm one step closer to my ascension.
You've arrived, little one. Behold, your final destination. Oh, it's too late for second thoughts now, girl. A place to call your own isn't the worst fate, is it? Go on. Go on. Step through that false door and face the truth that lies beyond. And fear not. As long as you're still in this dream, you've got endless chances to try and try again. And fear not.
You're a tenacious one. Never thought you'd make it this far, young un. Me? Oh, I'm many things. A wandering bard, yes. But also Duriel, a deity worshipped in the shrines of Shu. I take on the forms I choose, shifting, adapting, endlessly. Tell me, what else do you seek to know, young un? Here lies the ancient Shu capital, entombed forever after the Great War of the Avians and Bieling. Further in, you'll find the Avian altar. The Avians learned the secrets of the heavens and used the altar to craft red mercury, aiming to bend fate itself and reach godhood. A pity that such power, defying the natural order, was never meant to last. Tell me, what else do you seek to know, young man? The shards were tools they used for their rituals, the keys to warping reality. After my battle with the Bieling, the source of their power shattered and scattered across the land, remaining hidden for centuries. Those shards, I'll bet you've got some on you, don't you? Tell me, what else do you seek to know, young un? Oh, your lingering obsession with life and death, that's what drives you. Everything comes at a cost. Some dreams may come true, but they are not what they seem. An old friend awaits just ahead. They're expecting you. Still chasing illusions. Then go on. Take that leap forward. Marrow and bone, ash and dust run through me. Blood of the ancient. Gates once shut, now wide open. The time is nigh. Hope all but forsaken, yet here I stand. All the power under my command. I must thank you, Wuchang. Heavens above, feathers within. Earth and soul aligned. All has become I. Feathering, fuel my ascension. By you, my father and daughter.
You're finally awoken. Rise, clothe these white bones once more. You are awake at last.
You know me?
Indeed. Time has passed, yet our paths intertwine once more.